Hello everybody, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we are going to talk about Galane Gold, and they got Q2 earnings today. As you can see, the stock has been bottoming out. I think this is the bottom and it will now start going up. So if you have too much money, you can start buying this because this is the absolute bottom. So let's go over the press release. So we already knew the numbers. So they produced 5,850 at Mopani at this price. Earnings were positive, and they also sold 2.5 million of concentrate at Galaxy. We will look at that number later on. And they have positive cash flow. So this is now a company that earns money because we have positive cash flows. And they repaid 2.3 million of debt. So basically that's it. Let's take a look at the earnings. So this is the balance sheet, and they have been repaying debt. So where does this show? So we have interest-bearing loans and borrowings here, and we also have current loans and borrowings. So that's about 12 million, and they're going to pay this off. So 2.5 million per quarter. If you do this times 4, then this debt will be paid off by next year. And of course, they are ramping up production right now, so this could be paid off in less than a year. So everything is going fine. We see also that the equity has risen tremendously from 23 to 32 in a year time. That's shown here. That's the equity. And that's because of the acquisition of the Summit mine. So this increase is due to the acquisition. Earnings were at 300,000, but yeah, revenue is the same here at 10 million. But the reason why revenue hasn't gone up, and let's take a look at production. Production has gone up in Q2 due to a rise in Galaxy concentrates production, but this hasn't shown up in our revenue numbers because Galaxy is not considered to be in commercial production yet. So it doesn't show up in these revenue numbers. But it does show up in the press release, which is the 2.5 million of revenue. And you can see that this is correlated with the amount of debt repaid. So last quarter, we had less debt repayments because we had less sales. And if you have less sales, of course, you repay less of the debt. So going forward, I see production go higher and higher to the 5,000 level. So repayments, debt repayments should also increase, probably to 5 million in Q4 or even higher. So that's what we see here. And this debt here, 11 million, will be gone in about 6 months. Also in Q4, they will probably announce commercial production, and then this revenue will also be showing this. So we have now 15 million on average, but together with the revenue from Galaxy, which probably will be around this level here. So that's about 5,000 ounces per quarter, maybe 6,000. That would give us what was it? 26,000 per year. What would be the revenue? Let's say 25,000 times. So that would give us revenue of around 440 million per year. So this would boost this revenue line here, probably doubling it. So that would put us somewhere here, revenue. So that is what we are going to see from Q4 onwards. Production rising, revenue being recognized in these numbers, and will also be recognized in the net earnings, because now we just get those press releases about the concentrate sold, which is 2.5 million, which is actually very good. It's higher than last quarter. But of course, investors look at the real earnings, these numbers here, and that's also going to show up. Now, also important, the book value is 32 million, and the market cap is today at 37 million. So the price to book is now at 1. Very important. This is a cheap company because you're buying this almost at book value. Of course, they're fully diluted. It is at 1.5. But of course, if you do the warrants, then you also get the cash. And with that cash, about 4 million, you can pay off a lot of this debt. So, yeah, that's where we stand now. It can only get better. Production will rise, debt will be paid off, and revenue is going to be doubled in Q4. And we're only talking today about Q2 numbers, because Q3 is still to come, which is probably even higher, and Q4 will be even higher than Q3. So yeah, that is our assessment of Galane Gold, and I would buy all the dips here. You are buying it at book value. It has positive cash flow. It has growth. And you can watch my other videos and see more of the fundamentals. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.